saying she's having second thoughts? That the talking points don't align with her core value, too player-centric? Yeah, exactly. They don't feature any team-specific ones.
You think Jen was clear about the target for that?
The subject line picked up something for dinner?
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. C.J. McCollum out there with Johnson, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Hartenstein is out there with DeRozan. And it's Anderson in at the 3. We hear players talk about these being, Steve, the dog days of the season. Did you have a harder time in certain parts of the year more than others?
The only time, Kevin, for me was my rookie season. I hit that rookie wall and I could feel it. But other than that, most of the time, I was playing on teams that was going to make the playoffs, so it was always exciting to me.
So the Pelicans win the tip. To the middle, and MP throws it down.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
To the inside. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for New Orleans, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Now here's Ingram, and then Johnson with the dunk.
That one wasn't simple. MP taking off. I love it.
Here's Chicago. 4-point game. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Ball. Passes it to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Here's the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Levine against MP. Good. MP's got 6.
The poise that MP has shown in his entire playing career. It allows him to finish plays like that.
And here's DeRozan. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Williamson dishes to Valanciunas.
What a smart look from Zion, setting up his teammates, not trying to do it all himself.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Puts it up from 12. He squares up and sinks it.
That's something you can't defend. Zach using his vertical to shoot over the top.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Now here's Anderson. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Outside DeRozan. And that one drops.
Not much a defender can do against that move from DeRozan. Wow.
Here's McCollum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Levine. The floater. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Johnson against Levine. MP kicks to Ingram. Johnson outside. Back to Ingram. Down low. Stolen by Levine. They push it up 4-on-3. Ball with a wide open look. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Back to MP. Stolen by Anderson. Out to the right wing. There's Ball with the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they looked right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by MP. Inside. And he dunks it down.
DeMar draws so much attention on that pick and roll that often he can get an easy score with a simple pass like he did on that play.
Ball against McCollum. Puts it up from 7. To the paint. Here's MP. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Bulls trail by 4. The pass to DeRozan. Pass to Hartenstein.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
He hits the second from the line. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside, Ball. Passes to Levine. Down low, Hartenstein. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hartenstein's got 7.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside, Levine. Ball against McCollum. Ball kicks to DeRozan. They set the pick. Ball, the pass to Hartenstein. Count it. He's got 9.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Pass to Valanciunas. There's the dish to Johnson. Back to Valanciunas. Out to Ingram for 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
Well, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. C.J. McCollum, number 1.
He is so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens things up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Exactly. He creates so much space at the offensive end because of his ability from deep. It's a quality that you have to have as a point guard.
Shot clock at 5. Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
Both free throws good from Anderson. Pelicans leading by 4. MP left side. And the dunk by MP.
So clever with the rock. C.J. McCollum is always looking for someone he can set up.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. There's Levine. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside DeRozan. Over Williamson. And it's DeRozan missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Levine. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 10-point lead. Back to Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Valanciunas finds Williamson. And here's McCollum. He's covered by Ball. 4 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's DeRozan. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Levine gets the bucket. Pelicans leading by 9. Inside. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls, Terry's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Dosunmu. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Garuba, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Anderson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine's checked in for Terry. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Achua. And MP subbed in for Brandon Ingram. So for New Orleans right now, Trey Murphy is out there with Jones. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Here's Johnson.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He picked up 67 points and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up. This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
The feed to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Levine against Jones. Garuba the pass to White. Johnson with the block.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
Jones against Levine. Johnson outside. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Intercepted. White with it. Now defended by MP. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Jones finds McCollum. Back to Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson with it. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's White. His last outing, he had 18 points.
I got him.
Outside, Levine. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Bulls moving the ball around. Over MP. And foul on the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
Passes it to MP. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
They get it back.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ball, the pass to Levine. They set the screen. The pass to Hartenstein. Nice D from Valanciunas.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
White against Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Anderson, a screen on Williamson. Over in the corner, White. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Hartenstein, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 16-5 run. Basket counts. MP's got 37.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DeRozan against Williamson. And it's DeRozan missing. MP deciding where to go with it. Williamson finds MP. And it's Williamson missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
White the pass to DeRozan. Wide open shot is on the money. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
So smooth from these in-between areas. DeRozan gotta love his tenacity.
And the dunk by MP.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Ball, following the score by New Orleans. Left side, DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. And a miss there on the triple.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against McCollum. Back to Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's DeRozan. And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to DeRozan. Anderson against Ingram. DeRozan passes to White. Bulls moving the ball around from about 19 feet. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Johnson dishes to Williamson. To the inside. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
New Orleans has gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Pass to Johnson. The three from McCollum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. Ingram against Anderson. Outside, Ball. Down low. They need this. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that will be the third of this 6-game road trip. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And here is Ingram following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Anderson outside, puts up a three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Johnson kicks to Ingram. MP inside. White's there. And MP with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Pelicans.
Right now, they're scoring the ball with ease, good decision-making, kind of punishing the defense for overplaying certain guys. They just seem a step ahead.
Or 10 steps ahead. This game hasn't been close for a minute.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Hartenstein, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Again, New Orleans turns it over. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for C.J. McCollum.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Now, MP, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Williamson finds Ingram. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Ball.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And Chicago shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to DeRozan. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Passes it to Ball. Back to Anderson. Levine passes to Anderson. From deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
The first free throw is good.
Man, Zion Williamson is different. A big man who possesses incredible explosiveness and power.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Levine. The second chance effort. He gets that one. Levine's got 9 points.
Great effort by Zach LaVine, crashing in and cashing out.
Inside, here's Johnson.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ball against McCollum. Levine sets the screen for Ball. He kicks to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pelicans pull it in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for MP. Just over 2 blocks and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
The pass to Anderson. Anderson, a screen on McCollum. Levine against Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ball against McCollum. On the wing, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 53 points for Johnson.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're 2 of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anderson outside. Kicks to Levine. Anderson the screen. Tries it from 9. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. Here's McCollum. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Valanciunas. To the middle. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the paint. Johnson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Levine. Ball against McCollum. Pass to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. And they double up MP. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Pelicans, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in midseason form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Now, Ball. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And it's DeRozan missing.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Williamson dishes to Johnson. Ingram left side. And it's denied. They get it back. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Back to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For Chicago, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. There's the screen. Here's Ball. And they'll get another chance. Here's Hartenstein. And another shot. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Feeds it to Johnson. And MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them.
Clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. 5th on the list, MP.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
It just illustrates the level of effort that the guys on that list play with every night. They're willing to do all the things to help their teams win, and rebounding is a big part of it.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Trying to get something going. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And that one falls for Johnson. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. White the pass to Levine. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
You love the execution here. Well-timed pass. Zach LaVine showing off that 41-inch vertical.
To the middle. Stolen away. From downtown. Terry outside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Terry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Daniels dishes to MP. On the wing, Jones. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That'll be his second foul of the game. One second left. That shot missing. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from United Center. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Daniels out there with Johnson. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Achua in at the center, filling out the middle.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Levine for 3, drills the 3-pointer.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Johnson at the elbow, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Now Terry. So Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Now, here's Achua. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Clock at 6. The dunk by Achua.
There's an example of MP making everyone around him better.
White with it. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And the pass to Levine. Pelicans pull it in. Here's MP. And a missed layup. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Levine. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And he gets it to go. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Here's Achua. Missed inside. That's tipped and stolen by MP. The dunk by Achua.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Levine against Jones. Outside White. Outside Levine. They set the pick. 11 feet away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Inside. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Levine. Poked away. And now the Pelicans on the break. That shot wide open.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Garuba. Just 4 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here's Levine. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by MP.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
On the wing, Daniels. Passes it to Achua. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Levine. There's the pick. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Paying off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close. Take a break.
Free throw good, Levine. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Hartenstein's checked in for Garuba. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Terry. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And the dunk by MP.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. For 3, Levine. Good on the triple. Levine's got 22.
Totally in rhythm. Zach just needed the ball in his hands.
Pass to Johnson. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Levine. Outside, Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Johnson kicks to Jones. Johnson down low. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Ball feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Levine. Fires for 3. That one, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
MP kicks to Daniels. Drops in the tray. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
There's a good screen. Outside, Levine. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson finds Jones. And here's Daniels. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Levine against MP. Looking to end the run. Again, Levine missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here are the Bulls now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Anderson a screen on MP. Anderson outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Encouraging to see Anderson continue to work on this shot. Trying to open up the offense even more.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Here's Johnson. And the dunk by MP.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
The Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. There's the pick. Here's DeRozan. It's blocked. Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls another three.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's MP. Connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. There's the pass to Hartenstein. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Achua.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP, no good. And Chicago shooting 40% from the field. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. They get the rebound. That one drops for him.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's MP. And good! There's another. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Outside DeRozan. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And here is MP following Lonzo Ball's three. And the basket by Jones.
Jones doesn't shoot from deep often, but the percentages are solid.
Pass to Anderson. Outside Levine. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Hartenstein. Anderson outside. DeRozan dishes to Levine. Shoots over Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Now, here's Ball. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans with the ball. From deep, Johnson. Ball with the rebound. Johnson against Levine. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
You guys don't let up, huh? Felt like you were punishing that team for something.
What's up, MP? I know you like to set your own goals, but here's what I think you should be doing out there.
Thank you.